So Brazil has this surveillance system disguised as a payment system, okay? It's called PIX. Yeah. Everyone in the world looks at PIX and thinks, "Oh, it's a brilliant, perfect system." No, my friend. It's a shit system. It's because you are not Brazilian, you don't live in Brazil, and you don't use PIX. But for Brazilians, it's a shit system, okay? The dumb poor people use PIX in the wrong way because if you want to buy something in the market, for example, and you have a line that's all lines, all lines are socialism, okay? If you have a line somewhere, this is socialism. If you have a free market, you don't have lines, okay? Never forget this. So you have a line in the fucking supermarket somewhere in Brazil, in some shithole in Brazil, and every fucking dumb NPC, poor NPC in Brazil, they took the phones out. They, oh, let me look at my Pix here to pay with Pix. Oh, so they open the bank app, okay, and they wait because they don't have internet, so they need to pay with the Wi-Fi from the supermarket. Oh, let me pay with the Pix here. Oh, okay, let me pay. And the line is getting bigger. The line is getting bigger, my friend. Do you understand that? Fucking line is getting bigger, and this fucking asshole is, oh, let me pay with Pix because I'm dumb. I vote for PT for the band. Yeah. So okay, these guys could pay with credit card, could pay with debit card, could pay with money, but no, they need to pay with Pix because they dumb brains cannot understand the credit card anymore. They don't understand that can add the credit card to the phone wallet, press 2 times and pay. They don't understand that. They need to pay with Pix, scan the QR code. Pix is only useful when you need to pay with money for things bought in the internet. So imagine that you buy something in the Amazon or Mercado Livre, something like that. That is kind of Brazilian's Amazon. You buy with this, you buy and you pay with Pix because it creates the QR code, and now you are in your home with Wi-Fi, with connection to the internet. You can scan. There's no line behind you, That's no line behind you. Nobody's waiting for you to look your QR code, my friend, And then you scan. It's okay. You complete the transaction. Okay, good enough, my friend. Pics outside your home is dumb. Okay, this is the first part. The second part of the problem is that every transaction you made with Pix will be 100% certainty will be tracked by the government. Okay, so the government, the socialist government of Brazil, has every transaction you do with everyone. They have a blockchain basically because if you didn't know, PIX is a state fork from the second layer of Bitcoin. Yeah, my friend. Do you understand that? So Bitcoin has this thing called Lightning Network. It's a second layer. Okay. PIX is basically the Lightning Network for the state, for the government, using a CBDC, using a fiat currency. Nobody knows this, but yeah, Lightning was created first than Pix. And Pix is basically the same thing, but inside the government network, using the government token. Basically, this. The way that it works is the same. You have a book of listings, and you just add and subtract the numbers, and at the end of the day, you make the consolidation. In the banks, it's the same thing, Lightning and Pix, but Pix is for the government. It's so funny because when people say that Bitcoin will not work, my friend, it already works. You just use Pix because you are a fucking slave for the government. You don't think outside the box. And the third thing is, you need to have Pix to buy anything in Brazil. So it's kind of a mark of the beast from the Bible because Pix has your CPF, your CNPJ, okay? My friend, if you don't have PIX, you cannot buy anything. So Brazil is entering this path of being like China, that you have a super app with all the banks inside, and you need to pay you pay everything inside this app. If you don't have the app, you don't have access to anything. It's the same path because it's more convenient. Oh, more convenient. Yeah, fucking dumb slave. Eat ration every day is convenient, but you are a slave. And now, if gringos want to come to Brazil, for example, and you want to book a Airbnb, you need to have a CPF. But you are gringo, my friend. You don't have a CPF. Only Brazilians have CPF. Brazilians and Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein has a CPF. We already know this. A valid CPF, a working valid CPF that was created after Jeffrey Epstein died. Jeffrey Epstein has PIX. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein has PIX that was created after he died. Oh my god, the plot thickens, my friend. Yeah, the plot thickens. It's so great to be Brazilian. Oh, it's so great. At the end of the day, Brazil is creating this big surveillance system where everything that every Brazilian do is registered by the government. You don't have the choice to not use it, you know? The act of being private about your information, it's viewed as a crime in Brazil. That's the point, you know? So yeah, This is one of this is one more story of a fellow Brazilian saying it to the world, because I cannot say this in Portuguese, because if I say in Portuguese and some politician says this, they are all illiterate, so they don't understand English, you know. If I say this in Portuguese and some Brazilian politician sees this, I will get probably persecuted somehow. I don't know, and yeah, so every time you see that Pix is great and Pix is beautiful and Pix is this, Pix is that, everybody should get Pix. No, my friend. Pix is a trash fucking surveillance system disguised as a payment system. Okay? Pix is the system for the slaves of Brazil. Slaves use this system. Slaves use Pix. At the same time that slaves use social assistance. At the same time that they vote for the PT, they vote for the socialists. They vote for more assistance from the government. They vote for more chains connected to their knees and to the arms, to you know to be more slaves. They want to be slaves. Being a slave is beautiful in Brazil. It's a slave mentality. So yeah, Pix stress. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, please, and thank you. Goodbye. Links down below. Follow me on socials. Thank you.